This video is brought to you by William Hill's Final One Standing, football's ultimate free-to-play eliminator game.
Are you ready to have a go at winning 500,000 Great British pounds? That is £500,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Then make sure you enter Final One Standing, the ultimate free-to-play eliminator game from William Hill.
To enter, all you need to do is download the William Hill app by scanning the QR code, clicking the link below, or searching for William Hill in the App Store.
You must be 18 plus and it's UK and Ireland residents only.
Please gamble responsibly.
Terms and conditions apply. Please gamble responsibly. And come and join our league where we are going to be competing against you and against each other by predicting scores for the rest of the season. You have no hope competing against me, obviously.
Let me tell you.
Well, I'm going to beat you, so they have hope of beating you. They just have to trail me.
You can beat me though.
Everyone can beat you.
Your chance to win a share of £500,000 on football's ultimate elimination game. Final One Standing by William Hill. Sign up and play for free.
Welcome back to Fml Rants, the show where we get the opportunity to get our football frustrations off of our chest and share it with you. Sometimes you will agree, sometimes you will disagree. The good thing is you've got a comment section and we have social media, of course, where you can let us know whether or not you agree or disagree. Leave your comments, either it's on Spotify or it's on YouTube. Let us know on Twitter at From My Left or at Geordie Innit.
Yes.
At Mileage UK.
Facts.
At Tigo Seagull. Let us know if you agree. Let us know if you disagree. If you're new to the channel or if you've seen a few videos and you're undecided, please hit the subscribe button today. If you listen to us on Spotify, you've discovered us by accident, please hit the follow button. Apple Podcasts, give us a subscribe. This is FML Rants. We have previously ranted about Manchester United's formation.
We have.
That went well last week.
I got battered.
Our Manchester United fans were not happy with me.
Well, I mean, listen, there's people that agree with you and there's people that disagree with you. But either way, I got battered.
It's funny because I've never seen you so vociferous in your defence of Manchester United as you were last week.
Because I didn't like what you was doing, man.
Vociferous.
I didn't like what you was doing. In a parallel universe, you would be a hypocritical man that would say that Amorim has bottled his philosophy when he's changed leagues. You would say that.
I just think evidence should encourage a man to change. Like we should all change in the face of good evidence.
I know, but good evidence would be after a window and a pre-season.
If you're halfway through the season, you do 6 weeks in a formation, it doesn't work. You don't just carry on.
He's got his players and he's got
he has
a
not
pre-season.
got his players.
He's got his players and a pre-season, T. Don't get me angry again, please.
We talked about transfers. I mentioned the point that, only super nerds and losers enjoyed the LA Lakers trade for Doncic and Anthony Davis. Only super nerds and losers. Who was it you were targeting with your transfer rant about English football fans? Super nerds and losers, right?
No.
Oh, they've got something in common.
We're not doing that.
They're holding hands.
No, we're not doing that. And there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. Pharrell's a nerd.
Nothing wrong with being a nerd, but the super nerds and losers.
I didn't say losers.
Super nerds and losers loved that Doncic trade. They loved it. They loved dissecting wage caps.
It was a surprise
and
element.
They loved it. Oh, it was so much fun.
It was a surprise
Are they
element.
going to be able to afford to keep LeBron next year? He's not on a max.
Just say you wasn't there. You don't know. Just say you wasn't there.
That's interesting. Sorry. I just Googled vociferous.
Oh, really? You like it?
It's me.
Yeah, in a lot of ways you are very
If you
vociferous.
describe someone that's vociferous, you mean that they speak with great energy and determination because they want their views to be heard. That was well done. Thanks.
And what did you rant about last week, Miles?
Oh, he ranted about Newcastle. He said,
Newcastle, man.
why are you selling Isak to Liverpool? Because Arsenal aren't going to win the league now.
And El Halal, whatever their team is, their sister
Halal
club.
by Darwin Núñez.
Yeah. It's childish.
New information's come to light on that, though, hasn't it? Like, Isak said he asked to leave 2 weeks before the end of the season.
Don't believe it. I don't believe it. It sounds nice. Now that you want to come out the club, oh, I told him at the end of May. No. Who tells a club that 3 years into they've got 3 years left in their contract says I want to leave.
The club
and he just won a trophy and the Champions League.
wanted by the top two leagues.
Yeah, but he didn't know he was.
He did know.
Unless Liverpool spoke to him behind closed doors, because no one knew that he was linked to Liverpool. It was all Arsenal.
It's no secret that the top two teams wanted Isak.
No, I don't know. Liverpool was in for Isak personally. Tigo, I don't know if he's available. You go for
Did we know he needed? Did we know Liverpool needed a striker?
Yeah. We did know that, but I didn't know Liverpool was even in that race. Liverpool
But they're
fans
the
didn't know was in that race.
they're the champions. You didn't have a right to Isak.
No, of
they're the
course not.
champions.
Of course not. We don't have. No, I don't.
I just think
we
it's
do.
new information. I think it changes the tone of your rant a little bit. But I felt it at the moment.
No,
I wasn't there for it. I felt it in the moment though.
Nah, it's true though. I just feel that Newcastle, you've gone about this all wrong. Your whole transfer policy is all wrong. You need to switch up your whole board first of all. It's frustrating, man, because you buy Núñez from Liverpool. You give them money to buy your best player, which you ultimately don't want to sell. So you've strengthened Liverpool twice.
And
it makes no sense.
What if we get to the end
Obviously,
of the window?
I'm speaking from a rival perspective because
But what if we get to the end of the window and actually they just sold Darwin Núñez so that they could funnel extra 30 million back into Newcastle? It might actually be genius by Newcastle's board.
That's what I said.
Let's play a big
think
chess
it's win-win.
game. It could be.
if they don't sell Isak?
No, but they have to. It's
No,
he's
if
going.
they sell him and they replace
It's win-win.
him, which is tough because there's not a lot of strikers out there, and they're being linked with some garbage.
But is it really win-win? Because Newcastle's the richest club in the world. They don't need the money.
That's
They're
not how it works. They do
not,
need the
no.
money. That's
For
not how it
PSR,
works.
yes,
Yeah,
it's-
no,
okay,
they
I
need
get
the
it.
money. It's just
I get
how it works. You can have as much money as you want. You need money
Fair
from
enough.
sales. Period.
Do you think he's going though?
Yep.
I think it's going to be a great last couple of weeks of this window, which goes against Geordie's rant, which was a bad rant.
You're a nerd and a loser.
This week's rants are important because the season starts. I mean, this video comes out, it starts today. It starts tonight. And I don't feel like being negative. I don't feel like being aggressive or passive aggressive. I don't feel like it's
you're
not in my
leading-
heart.
are you leading
My
with
heart
love?
is so happy. My heart is so excited. Except there are things that just drive me crazy in the
so
Premier
you're-
League.
so you're not
There are
needing
things that still frustrate me so much. It's still, my heart will never be pure. I'm sorry. It will never be pure.
My heart's not pure.
Oh, your heart's not pure.
No, because Anakin Skywalker's heart was pure.
Anakin Skywalker. Who the hell is Anakin Skywalker?
Darth Vader. Of course it wasn't pure.
Darth Vader's name's Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Jordy, we'll talk about that on another pod. Just look me in the
What?
eyes. I'll get into detail for that for you.
Is Anakin Luke?
Anakin, no.
No, it's Darth Vader.
Luke is Anakin's son.
Darth Vader had a son.
Called Luke Skywalker.
We'll get into it.
You never watched Star Wars?
Gee, come on, man. I don't watch anything
Oh,
about
don't
space.
Peter, let me explain this to him.
I don't watch
No,
anything
no,
about
no,
space.
it's-
I'm
probably-
excited. But anyway,
But we should do that on the audio exclusive episode. We'll have a chat about that.
Yeah.
I think you'd like Star Wars.
you would love it.
All right, let me rant.
Watch it with me.
Today I'm here to rant about movies with stars and spaceships.
Oh, good. Should we do FML rants in the season, but about nothing to do with football?
Because Anakin Skywalker.
Is this your rant?
International break. FML rants is coming back with a movie special.
Yeah, because I want to rant about people that hold the queue up because they're buying lottery tickets.
What's that got to do with movies?
Get the heck out of the way. Because there's a film called Lottery Ticket. Today I'm here to express my great displeasure, Miles, and viewers, to a team I hold near and dear to my heart.
Sad sight.
A team that not only have supported me, but I have supported them.
I did Man United last week.
A team with great history, a great youth setup.
Yeah, 92.
I want to talk about United, West Ham United.
What?
Twist.
Do you know that Michael Carrick, Rio Ferdinand, Joe Cole, Frank Lampard and Jermaine Defoe, just to name a few, Glenn Johnson if you want, have come through West Ham? You know that.
Declan Rice.
I worked at West Ham. You guys know that. But if you don't know, now you know. But Miles, I watched West Ham win the Conference League. Crowd, I watched West Ham win the Conference League. I watched West Ham send Declan Rice to Arsenal for 105 mil. We clapped him away because you won the cup. You go. Club record fee. What West Ham now do, reinvest and become a European mainstay. Has to be.
Maybe give some of that applause to the manager.
We'll get there.
Oh.
It's not all been bad though. With that money, they signed, let's say, Wan-Bissaka.
Nice.
Fantastic. Malik Diouf looks promising.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah?
I like him. a lot.
Mohamed Kudus was good before he got on the overground and went north.
He went scumbag. That's a scumbag move. No two ways about it.
But let me be clear. Sacking Moyes, signing Lopetegui, signing Max Kilman for 40 million, Guido Rodriguez. These are all things that I need to be in the boardroom for to hear what happened. How did you sanction them moves? Graham Potter, the jury's out on. I don't know I'm not convinced.
You're not.
No.
There's nowhere near enough evidence to say yes.
Is there evidence to say that you ain't though?
Yes.
Yeah, but he kept them afloat last season.
Kept them afloat.
Afloat. This is my problem, guys. West Ham should not be kept afloat.
No.
West Ham should act their heritage. They should act their history. They should act their age. West Ham should finish at least top 4 in the London League. In the London League.
Where are they now?
There's Chelsea, there's Arsenal, there's Spurs. West Ham should be there. Last year, they were last.
Yeah, they should be.
How many London teams is that?
There's Brentford, there's Palace,
There's Fulham.
there's Fulham. It's a big league.
They shouldn't be 4th.
West Ham should be 4th in the London League.
No, they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't.
Exactly. See, this is the problem, West
No,
Ham.
they shouldn't.
He shouldn't be doubting you. West Ham have put in too much work.
They've won a European trophy.
They've won a European trophy before Arsenal.
No, we won one. It was years ago, 92.
This is my problem, West Ham, man. Act your heritage. This year, West Ham, I need you to finish top 4 in the London League. I need you to not sign 33-year-old, 34-year-old, 35-year-old, 36-year-old strikers.
Pay as you play.
I need you to have a better 11 than Moyes. Because Moyes got a good 11. And let me tell you, Miles, there's nothing worse than your ex leveling up on you.
Never happened.
There's nothing worse than that. It happened to me once. She got with a Premier League winner
Wow.
who doesn't make the England squad now.
Neither do you. Neither do you.
We don't need to do that. But that's my rant, boys. I need West Ham to just be sexy again, man. Get it right. What's their midfield, guys?
Great question.
Guido Rodriguez, Carlos Soler on loan, Evan Ferguson on loan, Thomas Souček in and out.
Souček needs to be gone.
James Ward-Prowse, they signed. He sat on their bench. He got sent on
Sent
loan.
away.
He sat
Came
on
back.
Forest bench. He got sent back. Boys, come on. Paqueta, he bust case.
Well done, Paqueta.
We might see something.
They would have sold him if he didn't bust case. They would have sold him,
That would have been a nice flip too.
but they wouldn't have done anything with the money.
This is my problem. West Ham are bad with money. You send them shop to get a Snickers, they come back with a chomp. And they keep the change.
Well, they do something with that change.
They put it in the charity box. Well, she
I
should
just
do.
thought of something else. This is not fair because it's before Declan Rice. But your old stadium was fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to
Bowland.
sit in the stadium. I could put my arm out and I would probably hit Dimitri Payet because we're that close.
I love those stadiums.
Now it's just far. There's a track between it. There's fake noise getting pumped out. And the hot dogs ain't nice.
But that's the thing. That's the thing, Geordie. You got to crawl before you walk. And West Ham tried to run before they could even crawl. They tried to get a new stadium. They tried to keep up with the big boys. The other Chelsea, big boy. Arsenal, big boy.
Chelsea don't have a stadium.
No, I'm just telling you, they're big boys. You said you want to keep up with the London teams. I'm telling you, they're the big boys. Chelsea, big boy. Arsenal, big boy. Spurs, to West Ham, they're big boys. So this is what
West
they tried
Ham
to do.
finished 4 places above Tottenham in the league last year.
Okay, cool, fair enough. But Tottenham won a Europa League. So this is it's
West
looking.
Ham won a Conference League 2
Oh,
years
come
ago.
on, Tigo. We're not comparing that. We're not comparing 50
Why
pence to
not?
a pound.
Why
We
not?
all know which is worth more.
Dude, that Europa League had no Champions League dropout teams
50
in
pence
it.
to a
It doesn't
pound.
matter. You got to win what you got to win. And you know what? I don't want to give Tottenham their credit.
West
now.
Ham went far in the Europa League as
That's
well, by
fine,
the way.
but
If
you
there
didn't
weren't
win it.
Champions League teams in that year
Ars-
that West Ham won,
Arsenal
they
came
might have
second.
won it.
They did actually.
We still lost.
They did.
Arsenal
They did.
came second. We still lost. Everyone says we still lost. We still bottled it.
You're
We still
not a
fast.
Europa League team.
I'm just saying.
Tottenham and West Ham are Europa League
But
teams.
my point is that they tried to bite off more they could chew. They tried to get a new stadium. They tried to act brand new. They outbidded Tottenham. I'm sure Tottenham tried to go for that stadium as well at one
But
point.
stop right there.
Tottenham wanted to knock it down and rebuild. though.
Exactly. You should have gave it to Tottenham, but Tottenham did the right thing. They got their new stadium. West Ham is at their level where they're meant to be, Jordan.
Just a minute, because I don't want you to harp on that stadium, because that's before Declan Rice. Yeah, I just added that. West Ham got that stadium and won a European trophy. It's everything after Declan Rice that they have absolutely messed up.
I would say I'm fuming. Look, we're supposed to rant and I'm supposed to argue with you, bro. I can't argue with you. I'm actually fuming with West Ham.
That's their level.
I'm actually,
It's not.
I'm outraged at how this club is being managed at this point. Mikel Antonio has been released. I feel bad for Mikel Antonio, but I understand it. That amount of time injured, and it's time for West Ham to probably progress as a club to a different kind of forward. To replace him with Callum Wilson says Mikel Antonio has been released for no reason. This is a team without a plan, without an identity.
Not only have they signed Callum Wilson, they signed him on a pay-to-play.
That's not 2025.
Pay
This
to
isn't
play.
2025 Premier
But the
League
best
football.
thing to happen to West Ham was Bowen. That is the best thing to happen to West Ham
Well, this
in
is
the
my
last 5
problem
years.
now.
Ever.
Bowen married Danny Dyer's daughter, Danny Dyer.
Junior.
So obviously, that is a contract within itself. He kind of has to stay at West Ham. But how long can he stay at West Ham if they're finishing bottom of the London League?
Danny Dyer, sanction a move.
Big Danny or Baby Danny?
Big Danny, let your son go. He's being held back. West Ham, honestly, who are you better than?
Exactly.
Real question, no, not who should they be better than? Because I'm telling you,
No,
they
'cause
should be better than Brighton. They should be better than Palace. They should be better than Fulham. They should be better than Everton.
Brentford.
They should be better than Brentford. They should be better than Wolves. Are you better than these teams?
The only thing I think that's making you say that is because they have a nice stadium.
Miles, I just told you their stadium's whack.
No, but obviously they're pretenders, West Ham.
They're a big club with a big
club.
fan base.
Big fan
that
base, big
turns
history.
over big players, that consistently overachieves in random places. Yeah, they've been relegated a couple of times, but it's always a shock. They always fill their stadium when they drop down a division. West Ham is a big team that is being managed in such a 1990s way at this point. It feels like someone is in a room watching the great minds throw tactical and strategic business ideas onto a spreadsheet, and a guy's walking in with a pie in his hand, mashing the keyboard and going, "Don't like computers, get me Callum Wilson."
Oh, northern accent.
West Ham are the London Newcastle. They're pretenders.
Newcastle are in the Champions League, bro.
They're
West Ham ain't in the Champions
Newcastle
League.
want to act like they're big boys and win.
But you know
but
what?
they're not the big boys up there in North.
But
They're not.
this is what I mean.
Same with West Ham. They're not
Look
big
at the
boys.
clubs you put next West Ham in the sentence with. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because of the because where they are. It's the
Exactly.
capital.
But I'm saying exactly. So West Ham should be
Better than Brentford.
Yes.
Better than Fulham.
No, but
better
what-
than Palace.
oh, yeah.
Better than Bournemouth.
Going off their
better than
history.
who is
Everton.
West
Yeah,
Ham's
off their
best
history.
centre back?
Mavropanos.
Oh,
Here we
it's
go.
not Mavropanos.
It is.
Who
It
is
might
West
as
Ham's
well
best
be.
centre back?
Go on.
Don't know.
Exactly.
I think it's a Gerd, but he went out on loan.
Yeah, no, I would have said talent-wise, yeah, but they
Probably
don't rate
Max
him
Gilman
like
on appearances, but
But West
40
Ham-
mil for Max Gilman.
Geordie, West Ham's not attractive, man. It's not an attractive club anymore.
No, West Ham is
It's not.
could be an attractive club.
It could be, but
that.
they're
But it is the club that had Kudus. It is the club that had Payet. It is the club that had Declan Rice. It is the club that has had players in the recent past.
What's
Yeah, but-
that? Sorry, wait. We can't ignore this.
Something's in my eye, man. It's pissing me
You
off.
want me to blow in it?
No.
That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do.
I would say Kyle Walker-Peters has been a good signing for them. Whoever landed Kyle Walker-Peters was going to be doing good business. That's a soldier. He's versatile. He's healthy. He's got great attitude. And he's actually a very good player across a couple of positions. I think that's a very strong signing. I think Callum Wilson could be a good sign. I'm not even going to disrespect the signing of Callum Wilson because I know how good he is when he's fit. I know how many goals he could bring to a team. It's a pay-as-you-play deal. It's 2025. You're a Premier League team. You're acting small time. That's 100% what's happened here. You might as well have given him a rolling contract or a 3-month contract or let him come on the team sheet week 1 against who they playing first week? Sunderland, and put a trialist on the back of his shirt.
You just reminded me. Final one standing. I'm going to go for a team that I don't believe have messed this up. They've put their money in the right places. They've taken their 11 to Wembley 3 times, actually. Semi-final, final, Community Shield. I'm going to back Crystal Palace to beat Chelsea. Final one standing.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like Crystal Palace to do a bit more than they're doing, but they just won the Community Shield. They're still a strong team. It's still a better team than West Ham.
That's what I'm saying. You'd like Crystal Palace to do more.
Yeah.
I'd like West Ham to do at least that.
Yeah,
At least what Palace do.
And also West Ham fans, can we just quickly I know you've done your bit.
Leave the fans alone.
Let's talk about David Moyes.
Leave the fans alone.
Let's talk about David Moyes. You want to talk about West Ham think they're bigger than they are. You want to talk about you want to see West Ham do more. I'll say this. You have never been better than David Moyes. David Moyes has been Everton manager twice. He's been West Ham manager twice. I've got all the evidence I need. West Ham are a better, more successful, more competitive, better run team with David Moyes at the top. Everton are by far a better team going into the new season than West Ham United. And that is David Moyes.
I know what happened. West Ham tried to be sexy. Because obviously David Moyes looks a bit like a woman, Paul O'Grady.
Yeah, look, Paul O'Grady's not a woman, R.I.P.
But
yeah.
what they did is said, this ain't sexy, man. We're a London club. We're trying to push for Europe. We've won the European trophy. We're going into, let's get Lopetegui. He's Spanish. His hair's long and brown. What did he do? Nothing.
One of the worst appointments. Again, but I'll say this about you, West Ham, as well. you do not know where you're shooting from. I think the signing of Fulkrug, hopefully it turns into something this year. But Iskamaka is every time you lot need to take a run at a striker, you shoot from 40 yards, say this is going crossbar and in, and it always goes 40 yards over the bar.
West Ham are going to probably end up going for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Everton scraps.
West Ham, Everton. Okay, I like the point you made, T. West Ham, Everton. Let me see, 11 for 11. Everton got the better keeper.
Yeah.
West Ham got the better right back. Everton got the better centre backs
By a billion miles.
Yeah. Malik Diouf is new,
Yeah, I like him though. I do
but
like him.
Mikalenko is there.
But Milenko is established.
So we'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
Right.
So they've got one player.
in the
so far.
midfield, it's Idrissa Gueye, who, by the way, is very intelligent. Remember what Specs told you?
I do remember. I'm not going to comment on that.
Him over Souček?
Yeah.
They've got Keenan Dewsbury Hall now
Yeah. Okay.
over Ward-Prowse. I can't do that.
Yeah, only Paqueta gets into that midfield.
Okay. Paqueta, yes, he
gets
gets
in
into
there,
that midfield.
in the 10.
Left wing, Somerville or Njai.
And Dye's way better than Somerville's good though, and Dye's my guy though. I'm going to die.
At time of recording, they've actually signed Grealish too. West Ham, why didn't you sign Grealish?
Why West Ham? Who do you think you are? What's Jared Bowen supposed to do
They know
next
their
year?
level, man. West Ham is not that team. It's a stepping
What
stone.
is where's the Kudus money?
Oh, that's a great question.
When are we going to start seeing West Ham actually do something? You tried for Cole Palmer. Again, 40 yards, crossbar and in. A big dog came through, put you in your place. You were the 7th best team in London last year. It's completely unacceptable.
It's bad.
Like, it's frustrating. You were good 2 years ago. And you can't, as a fan base, as a club, just expect, oh, it's cyclical, we'll be back. You're going backwards, and you're going backwards fast.
You added petrol to my rant. I gotta go back home. They're gonna throw tomatoes at me.
I like West Ham.
Oh, see?
I like no, bro. I want the best for them.
Save me.
And I want Graham Potter to prove to be a good manager. Do you know what I'm lacking with him proving to be a good manager? Evidence. Like any evidence. Give me some evidence, Graham Potter.
Brighton?
Where?
He was good at Brighton, though.
He's okay.
Nah, but
You want West Ham?
everyone's good at Brighton.
West Ham do not want to be who Brighton were under Graham Potter. That is not their ambition.
Well, right now, they'll take it.
I don't think they would.
They would, man.
West, and look, and I say this, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, West Ham fans are somewhat fantastical. You're somewhat fantasists.
Oh my God,
You do believe you are a massive club.
thought you
You
were calling
do
them
believe
fantastic.
you are a Champions League level club. I'm not going that far, but you do have delusions of grandeur on some level as a fan base. No disrespect. Fans should have that. Liverpool have it the best, and then they achieve, and then they're kind of like, yeah, of course, we're here. You go, no, but you were 10th last week, whatever. I have nothing to back you with now. You have one Jared Bowen. I like Wan-Bissaka, but he's on the comeback trail.
He's doing good.
So just to wrap this up, guys, you've heard my final one standing. I've gone for the second best team in London to beat the best team in London, Palace to beat Chelsea. Where do you believe West Ham will finish in the London League?
I think Brentford will probably give him a spot.
Okay.
If the season starts today and the squads are the squads, I think West Ham finish 6th in the London League, above Brentford and Brentford only.
Yep, I think Brentford finishes last.
All right, well then.
Brentford's staring relegation in the face, and they don't know it yet. They don't know.
No, they know it.
They're still in delusion.
They know it. They got a set piece coach as a gaffer. Oh, I almost started a rant again.
Kudus went to Tottenham. Are you not embarrassed?
See, stop putting petrol on my rant.
Are you not ashamed? Kudus went to Tottenham.
I got to go back to East.
This is embarrassing. I'm so annoyed for you
I
lot.
got to go back to Essex.
I'm not even going to start on you lot stadium because I actually like the match day experience at West Ham. I know it's not as intense and close as it used to be, but you lot do a good job. The legends walking around the stadium actually feels like a proper day out at West Ham. I like it. The business being handled by the club right now is unashamedly abysmal. And it's like you think it's 2007 and relegation's coming and you'll bounce back because you'll sign a load of free This is not 2007. It's 2025. Act like a club in the Premier League.
I got one more
Start
thing.
acting properly.
I got one more thing before we wrap up. This is something I heard. Jack Sullivan, the son of David Sullivan, the son of David Sullivan, is actually friends with the agent that suggested Lopetegui.
And
they go out and get on a lash. Who else?
Callum Wilson. This is not big club stuff.
You love that link, innit?
This is not big club stuff. This is not Premier League club stuff. And there are 20 teams in the Premier League. And once you're in the Premier League, you are all big clubs. Yeah, there's going to be some give and take. Yeah, you have to accept that Kudus might leave you for a bigger team. Declan Rice might leave you for a bigger team.
He did.
For you to lose Kudus to Tottenham Hotspur and stand still and just watch is embarrassing. And I don't see another team in the Premier League that would do it. I don't see another team in the Premier League that would handle the Declan Rice, the Kudus, the loss of the winning of the Conference League as badly as West Ham have. There's no plan. I don't get it.
Guys, you've heard my West Ham rant. Let me know what you think. And be kind.
Let us know in the comments. Tweet us. Our West Ham fans. To be honest with you, I feel like I'm shouting at you. I know I'm shouting for you. I know you agree.
Oh, no, they agree.
I wonder how many West Ham fans feel satisfied by what's happened this year.
They've actually handed in their season tickets this year, a lot of them. Next rant is who?
Boys, I want to rant about Manchester City. Everyone knows I'm a Manchester City skeptic. I'm not a Pep skeptic. I get he's a genius. I get that he is, the redefining force in football over the last 15 years. He is force of nature, something else. I'm never going to question Pep Guardiola as a tactician, as an innovator, just as a football genius.
Okay.
Manchester City have probably given him a little bit too much space. I know they're facing these charges. I know they've got ambitions to win the Champions League again. I know they looked at that World Club Championship and thought, we should have approached that differently. I know they looked at Liverpool winning the Premier League and thought, that's what winning the Premier League as a big team supposed to look like. I know they're looking at this season thinking, we've got a hack. We've got a trick. We've got a cunning plan. You're Manchester City. You shouldn't be coming with cunning plans. You shouldn't be looking at Enzo Maresca, former Pep assistant, tactically innovating at Chelsea and saying, we want a piece of that. You shouldn't be looking at Mikel Arteta, former Pep assistant, innovating at Arsenal and saying, we also want a piece of that. You shouldn't be looking at Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp, looking at his assistant, Pep Linders, and saying, we want a piece of that. You're Pep Guardiola. You're Manchester City. You are supposed to have dominated the Premier League for a reason. Your transfer business this summer is illogical. I could be sitting here in 6 weeks' time being like, whoa, this all made sense. You have sacrificed massively at fullback. You've sacrificed massively in your midfield, and you're doing it all to accommodate a striker who a lot of people have told you, Pep, probably isn't the guy you want and is not your long-term future. I think we're looking at stubbornness in Pep Guardiola to make a system now going into this new season with a midfielder at right back, with a left winger at left back, with two centre-backs isolated, Rodri injured, you're playing Cherky in the deep line playmaker role in pre-season, Erling Haaland playing with Marmoush supporting him, and it's all stubbornness from Pep to make this Erling Haaland thing a long-term, sustainable, strategic, tactical decision. And I'm gonna lose it.
You've lost it.
When Kanye West was the best producer in the world, what did he do? He went and got Kid Cudi, and then took a lot of that sauce. He got tired of Kid Cudi. What did he do? He got Travis Scott. Took a lot of that sauce. This is what geniuses do.
And one day, Kanye ran out of people to get the sauce from. Who's he getting the sauce from now?
I don't care about Kanye.
It happens.
I'm off Kanye now.
Collapses happen, brother. Collapses happen.
And
when you're over-reliant on other people's sauce, and then all of a sudden, Dave Blunts is your sauce guy.
Who's Dave Blunts?
Dave Blunts,
the guy that sits on the
fat
couch.
guy with the cup, is the guy who's writing Kanye's music today. Not Pusha T, not Kid Cudi, not Travis Scott, not certified international hitmakers.
Pep hasn't gone to Dave Blunts yet. But he's found his new juice. Just wait, man. Just wait.
Do you believe Manchester City wanted, at the start of this window, what we'll do is we'll go and get James Trafford from Newcastle? Do you believe that's what they planned?
I believe they wanted a goalkeeper. Did I not tell you that?
Yeah, no, they definitely wanted a goalkeeper.
Okay.
Did you think their plan was to go and buy back James Trafford?
No.
Or do you think they had the Cole Palmer flashbacks and said, we can't let him land at Newcastle now? Does that sound like a team with a plan?
You think they got him to stop him going Newcastle?
They needed a goalkeeper. They needed a goalkeeper of a certain profile. I know James Trafford is good. I know James Trafford might even become an elite goalkeeper. I'm questioning whether or not there is a plan and a reason that you wait till that late in the window to buy back a player you know intimately, right as Newcastle are trying to get the deal done. That is not a team with a plan.
It's not.
There's Savinho's being linked with a move now to Tottenham. There's rumours that, okay, Manchester City have said no. There's rumours that Manchester City want to do business. But whatever, there's never smoke without fire. Does that sound like a team with a plan? To one of their assets from last season, who I was told, this is the best winger in the league, the best left winger in the league. This is the most underutilized resource in the league. For you to even have a conversation with Tottenham Hotspur about that signing, does that sound like a team with a plan?
Yeah, but have you ever looked at Pep and thought, this guy's got a plan? He always looks mental.
Pep has always got a plan.
So he's got a plan then.
Nico Gonzalez, Kusanov,
Vitor Reis,
who's now already out on loan at Girona. That was their January plan.
Omar Marmoush.
I like Omar Marmoush. I'm not going to disrespect Omar Marmoush. I'll take Omar Marmoush just about any team in the Premier League. Manchester City will always have and I'm not questioning the ability of these players. I'm not questioning Ryan Aït-Nouri's ability. Ryan Aït-Nouri's class.
He's not a left winger, by the way.
Nunez is class. Like, I'll go through the whole... Manchester City have got class all over the place. It just doesn't make sense. Kevin De Bruyne going, I get it. Like, he was slowing down the pace of the game and probably wanted more minutes than you could afford to give him. Have they replaced Kevin De Bruyne?
It's hard to replace.
Reinders.
Okay, so what's Reinders' role next season?
It's Shirky, actually.
Shirky's the guy they've got coming deep to start the playmaking.
Because Rodri bust himself.
Because Rodri's injured. Does that sound like they got a plan?
Well, they didn't plan for Rodri to get injured.
They had to. They lost. The whole season derailed last year because he got injured.
Yeah, but he's
How
back.
do you not
You
go
do
into
plan
this
for that.
season
You do plan for
with
that.
a better Rodri plan?
They signed Reinders.
Yeah.
And my man got injured again.
And then they ended up playing Shirky in the deep role.
Yeah.
I know, but when Rodri's back, it's going to be a double pivot at Shirky Cam.
Rodriguez is out again.
Yeah, when we're back, it's going to be a double pivot and Shirky Cam.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've said last season that Pep Guardiola's run out of ideas. I still think he's run out of ideas. Like Tigo's saying, I think he's just buying players and just putting them, trying to fit them into his system because, i.e., Haaland is the one that is kind of messing up his system. He's gone against his own system with Haaland. Can't get rid of him now. And he's just trying to put all these players together. I don't think Man City's going to be a threat next season. I think they just about make top 4.
You lot are being mental.
No, I'm being honest. Obviously, we know what Pep Guardiola can do, but Geordie, Man City fans, sorry to say it, and I'm not just saying this because I'm an Arsenal fan. I think Chelsea fans and Liverpool fans and even Tottenham fans, Manchester United fans, do not fear Man City anymore. Their fear factor's gone. No one cares. They're even linked to Rodrigo right now. No one cares, Geordie. If you get Rodrigo, okay, cool. It's just another signing that Man City.
And look, we could be.
I don't care.
Bro, we could be wrong. And this is the thing about Pep Guardiola. The man is a genius, and the man could be dropping a shoulder all over the place.
Could be.
The fact of the matter is, Manchester City are not building a team that you feel like Liverpool, that you feel like Arsenal, that has the strength of depth that Chelsea has. It's not. This does not look like a properly assembled squad.
Chelsea's team looks more assembled than this.
They've got rid of Kyle Walker. I get it. They have not bought a right back. They got rid of Kevin De Bruyne. I get it. The most elite passer in the Premier League of the last 15 years. Okay,
Hard to replace.
Ryan Shirky could be that. We know that Ryan Shirky actually, the archetype of Ryan Shirky is actually kind of an anti-Pep player.
They got rid of Kyle Walker and are linked to Tino Livramento.
It's a long link, brother. It's a long.
Sometimes they take long.
Link.
Sometimes they take long. But you
Season
talk about
starts tonight.
That's fair. But you're talking about building a team people are scared of. What did Arsenal build this summer?
Arsenal were the second best team in the league by a mile, and they've added good quality to that team.
To that bench.
To the
And
team.
Zubimendi makes Arsenal a better team. Day one.
That window is an expensive bench.
I think you look at
It's what we needed, though.
I would look at Chelsea and say that the quality of their business is mostly done in their depth.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the quality business done by top teams is in their depth. Liverpool are rare because they had to make sweeping changes to some key positions. But that's because it was coming to the end of a cycle. Manchester City's cycle is churning now. It's churning. Nico Gonzalez can't get near the pitch. Transfer decisions are being made, and at some point, I know we'll get the reveal. He didn't want him. He wanted him. He didn't want them. He wanted the other one. We know we're going to get that. We're going to get the PR spiel down the line. Manchester City are consistently getting it wrong. And at a certain point, you do have to look at the club, the infrastructure, and maybe even the manager and say, what are you trying to achieve?
So where does City finish for you lot?
If I'm being honest, right now as it stands, I think Man City finished 4th.
If season starts today, Man City finish 4th. Yeah, I would say.
Why
I
are you
think they
giving
finished behind
them
Chelsea.
4th? Because they're City.
No, not even obvious. Yeah, that's
Because you wouldn't dare say 5th.
There's no team.
There's no team better. There's no
If
15 better than them.
If Newcastle could have had a steady summer, maybe Newcastle could have jumped up there. They've had a shocking summer.
But the only reason why I say 4th is because like Chelsea are building something here. We could see that they've built a good
and their
squad
midfield
with depth.
is so strong.
I hate to say it, they've got a good team. It's looking like they could get a keeper. Donnarumma could go to them right now.
They ruled that out.
I don't know.
At time of recording, I'm just saying. Yeah,
At time of recording, but it's Chelsea.
yeah, true.
Chelsea, next you know, here we go. They've got Donnarumma.
Chelsea might finish 6th if they sign Garnacho, but that's a different conversation.
I don't know. Either way. But yeah, Man City.
I need to rant about that.
Yeah, but Man City, I don't fear Man City. I don't think most teams fear Man City. We know what they could do because of Pep. We're going off the Pep stuff, but that runs out after a while.
Yeah.
Because he's been slapped by so many teams.
He's changed his tactics. He's changed his system. I don't like the look of it. They got pumped in the World Club Cup. And I get that like some teams took it as a preseason friendly tournament. Some teams took it as a proper tournament. Manchester City did not treat that like it was a preseason friendly tournament. If you watched that tournament, they weren't jogging around the pitch. They just got it way, way wrong. I think I'm speaking to Pep right now. I think Pep is scared. I can see you're scared. I can see you're paranoid. I can see you're worried. I can see you're ready to go deadline day, give me a superstar, because you're trying to do this without signing a superstar. I see what you're doing. You're in your own head. Get out of it. Look at your team. Look at what made you great and fix it.
Man City's top heavy, man.
You think because you think what top
They're
heavy?
top heavy, man. Their defense is
Their
back line gets
three
exposed.
of their back four is fantastic, by the way.
Exposed.
Three of their back fours are
Exposed.
fantastic.
They got a right winger as a right back.
He's not a right winger.
Midfielder then.
Okay,
Even-
keep going.
even worse.
Keep going.
Even
Keep going.
worse.
Centre backs
They got Diaz.
and Gavadio.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Great.
Two good centre backs.
Great.
And their
No,
fullback-
not good.
Both great.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And their fullback is a
Is
flying
Ainori.
is a flying fullback where they get exposed.
Who got
That's not the first time we've seen
got
that.
They got
pressed,
exposed against
got pressed
a
in the World
Saudi
Cup Cup.
team.
I think I know what's happened there. You lot have seen him go and enjoy his summer at Oasis, and you think he's chump.
First game of the season, they got Wolverhampton Wanderers away. Final one standing says, let's be realistic. They're probably not going to lose to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And I'm not an idiot, and I'm not going to be sensationalist for the sake of being sensationalist.
Know yourself.
No, you're
Know
right.
yourself.
It's Wolves.
But Final One Standing doesn't ask me if I think teams are going to draw. So I'm not going to pick Manchester City and Wolves to draw. It's not an option for me. But realistically, do I think Wolves can draw against Manchester City? Do I think Strand Larsen can score a late goal to salvage a 1-1 because Manchester City been tapping the ball around with no real attacking penetration? Yeah, I do see that.
Know yourself.
I see that.
Loads of foreplay.
So instead, I'm going to have to go somewhere else from a Final One Standing. I've been indecisive because I've got some time to think about who I'm picking for my eliminator. And remember, if I pick a team to win, I've advanced to the next round. If I pick a team and they lose, I join another league and I keep going until I win this money. But I will not get the first week wrong.
When I win my Final One Standing and I win the £500,000 prize money, how much of it should I chuck you lot? A little piece.
Well, me and Miles, I said we're probably about 100 each.
Easy.
Excuse you?
Who's driven you to learn and study the first week of the season? Who's driven you to actually be decisive about these fixtures? Because trust me, on a normal season, you ain't doing that. Me and Miles and Fml Rants are the people that have pushed you to this.
Miles.
100 bags.
You think you've driven me anywhere?
I don't care. I need 100 grand.
50 for Miles. 50 for my 100 bags for me.
We'll talk about it. Let me get there first.
So because I'm not backing Wolves to beat Manchester City in Final One Standing, I would love to, but I think I'm a bit more of a realist than that. I think I'm gonna settle on my favourite team going into the season, and it's Everton, and it's away against Leeds United. That's where I'm starting my season.
Safe.
With Final One Standing, you need to pick every single team in the league across the course of the knockouts. So I'm going to start with a team that is maybe going to be harder to call later down the line. I believe in Everton. I believe in Moyes. I believe Leeds are probably going to start a little bit slowly.
I believe in a thing called love.
My Final One Standing for week one is definitely 100% locked in today, Everton.
Miles, what's been burning at your loins?
My rant this week is Tottenham Hotspur.
Get it?
Shock.
Go to get this one right.
This is a team, like Geordie says, that think they should be bigger than they are, but they really ain't.
I didn't say that.
This is a club that have got their transfer policy completely wrong. They're trying to go for players that they can't get. You already got bamboozled by Nottingham Forest, who said to you, you know what, hit the release clause, go on, I dare you. And then the owner came out of nowhere and said, you know what, he ain't going anywhere. We know how that went.
That's true.
Maddison went injured. He went down injured against Newcastle. ACL pre-season. And now you're trying to go in for Barichi Eze.
Barichi Eze.
No, it's Barichi Eze.
Okay.
How dare you? Who do Tottenham think they are? All of a sudden you're trying to go for Eze, and then what makes it even worse, you're trying to go for Rodrigo.
Yeah.
What? Because you've won a little Europa League. You think you're a big club now.
Don't do that.
Because you've got to the Champions League through the back door. Tottenham, still behave like a small club that you are.
Backdoor boys.
Backdoor boys. BBDs. That's what you are.
That's not it.
That's it.
It's not BBD.
BBDs.
BBDs.
BDBs.
Jumble it. Eze, what are you doing? I don't want to hear Eze's keen or could potentially go into Tottenham. You don't go over there. That is where Simba spoke to his dad and said, what is that? That is the Elephant Tottenham graveyard. That's where players go to die. That's where players' careers go and they just fizzle out. You're not going over there. Eze, you're not going over there. Tottenham, act like you are. You're a small club. The best thing to happen at Tottenham Hotspurs is the Formula 1 experience, Geordie. They've got a great track underneath there, which I need to go to.
Cowboy Cart or
Beyonce was there.
Beyonce was there.
Kendrick and
was there.
Scissor.
Kendrick Scissor.
50 performed to no one there.
50 performed to no one with Mary J just doing this. To no one. Chris Brown was there. Thank you very much, Geordie.
Yeah, you're
Thank
right.
you
You
very much
were
for the
there?
tickets. I was there. I was the best thing to happen in Tottenham Hotspur, personally. This is a club that needs to act accordingly. Act to your size. Act to your age. Your transfer policy has been trash. Yeah, you got Kudus. But is it really a good signing?
I'm gonna get out.
There's other wingers that's gone for near enough the same price. Is he even better than Madueke? Madueke, make £50, £50 million. That's how much they got Kudus for. Same as Madueke. He got an assist. Pre-assist, hit the post. Not really. Could have got it, but it's going to happen. Left wing, right wing, but they went for Kudus. That's your level. West Ham players. That's what they are.
That's not fair.
It is, man.
Your
It is. They're a glorified West Ham. They're a glorified West Ham.
They're a grown-up West Ham.
They're a
One of your
grown-up
best
West Ham.
players is a West Ham player.
Who?
One of your best players is an ex-West Ham player.
Yeah, but we see the diamond in the rough. That's a little diamond there. I could see. Oh, 1 second.
You didn't spot the £105 million diamond. It was pretty overgrown and exposed.
It was overgrown, but yeah, we
someone
just
was wearing that diamond.
Yeah, we just plucked it out. But the rest, Tottenham. No, I don't like the way how you guys are acting. You're trying to go for big players, and that's not you. Just act who you are. Tottenham Hotspurs. Son's gone now. That's the last of your legacy players. He's actually won off and gone. He actually won your trophy. Well done to Son. Maddison, you're a bum. You tried to get Forrest Gibb White, whatever his name is, who's the worst.
Forrest
Gibb White.
Forrest Gibb White.
That's him.
Who's actually the worst out of all these attacking players.
That's not true.
Yeah, we did. Rodgers.
No.
Eze, Rodgers, Forrest Gibb White.
Eze maybe.
Yeah, why not? That's it. But anyway, Tottenham, you guys are bums. They're bums. Act your age.
Miles, listen, you know me. I don't love films.
I love
But
them.
one thing I definitely watched is Lion King.
I wanna be a mighty
Simba
king.
did not speak to his dad at the elephant grave.
He did. When Simba went over there and then he got eaten by a couple of hyenas, aka Saw, aka Romero, aka Van der Ven, those stupid three hyenas tried to eat him, and you had to come and save him, his dad. And he said, "Don't come over here, Simba, I told you."
Let's talk about these backdoor boys then.
BBDs.
The BDBs. The BDBs, Miles.
Let's talk about them.
Are they better than they were last year? Paulinho is in. Kudus is in. Son is gone. Danzo's permanent. Tell's permanent.
They're better.
Yeah,
And I'll tell you for why.
but, okay, go on.
That's what they say on Gavin and Stacey because they're Welsh. I'll tell you for
Tell
why.
you for why. Tell you for why.
That's Trinidad, I think.
Tell you for why.
No, Barbados.
I'll tell you.
Barbados.
No, that's not Bayesian.
They tell
Bayesian's
you
like
for
this.
why.
Bayesian is like this. I tell you why.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
tell you.
Oh, that was very good. And you don't do accents well. That was
I do accents very well. I just play it down.
All right, cool.
Oh, right, that's what happened.
Anyway,
I'm
I'll tell-
doing bad accents on purpose.
I'll tell you for why. The manager that they've now got cares about defending a lot more than the manager that they've now sacked.
Ooh, they got a back four. Wow.
I mean, at least they used their back four. All Ange did was attack and sign the fastest white man in the world to run back when they get broken on. These lot are going to defend, and you saw it in pre-season, by the way, when Sarr chipped you from the halfway line, and then they camped.
It was a mistake, but yeah, okay.
What did they do? They defended well, correct?
They did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gyökeres back to goal?
For 15 minutes. And you know, I don't want to get into that, but we never had our best squad. We never had our best squad out.
Tottenham have 4 good centre-back options, in my opinion. Now, whether or not that combination of centre-backs is elite remains to be seen, but it has the potential to be elite. Van der Ven and Romero is on paper, that's blinding. Dragusin and Danso is actually superb options as centre-backs. They've got a problem. They've got good left-backs. I think Jed Spence, I think Destiny Udogie, they've got good left-backs. Whether or not they're too attacking, again, that's about coaching at this point. We're going to have to see.
I think
they've got a right-back problem. They've got Pedro Porro as their only option. Again, you want to talk about too attacking, you might have a bit of a Manchester City problem.
Well, let me tell you this. A young lad that I scouted 2 years ago played right back for Leeds. His name's Archie Gray.
Yes. He's good.
That is where
You reckon he'll play right back?
That's probably where he'll end up, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you could do that. Let's go Udogie, Van der Ven, Romero, Gray. You got Vicario in goal. Your midfield can have Bentancur.
Bentancur, Paulinho. Basuma's linked to Turkey, but we don't know yet.
Yeah,
Sarr,
Sarr probably. That's the balance 3.
Bergvall.
That's the balance 3. You probably say Sarr, Bentancur, Paulinho is the closest to a balanced midfield there. It's with Maddison out.
Yeah.
Unless you want to bring Kulusevski into play in the 10,
yeah.
because you could play him in the 10 because Kudus has come in to play. You've got Brennan Johnson as a good right wing option. They don't really have a natural left wing option, to be fair. Richarlison.
Oh, this is what I'm saying. They're linked with
Dominic Solanke.
They're linked with 2 players. I mean, Tell plays the left too, but they're linked with 2 players that can do the left.
Eberechieze
And Rodrigo.
But they're not getting either, though.
I'll be honest.
They get one of the 2.
I started this agreeing with
They get
you.
none.
I started with disagreeing with you, Miles, but I actually look at Tottenham's squad. I don't hate it. It's still a bit like there's something missing. It's like there's an oomph missing. But that's the Tottenham Hotspur disease. Tottenham Hotspur, if they lack anything through their history, apart from one little window where there was a guy called Gareth Bale, and then taking over from him was a guy called Harry Kane, Tottenham has been a team with a lack of oomph. Now, if they had Eberechieze, we're talking oomph.
And the thing is with Tottenham, we know when it comes to spending money, they always spend wrong. They've only got it right, like you said, a handful of times, if that. They squander money. It's squander FC.
I think Kudus is a good signing.
It'll be a decent signing for them, but it doesn't elevate Tottenham. It doesn't take them anywhere.
I think that does elevate Tottenham.
So where does Tottenham finish this season then?
Well, they finished 17th last season.
Tottenham finishing 8th, 7th at best.
7th
That's
is a
nothing.
good season.
T, do you know who
If
you
that-
are? You are a Tottenham apologist.
Yeah, I feel
You
that.
support. Do you know what you are?
You just accused me of being something already.
Okay,
so what
no,
am I-
let me
all
start
these
again.
things
Let me
now?
start again. You watch the advert on the TV and you look at the cub that's injured and you rescue them. That's who you are. You support teams that are broken and hurt and that are not threats, and you say they can be threats.
Okay, that's fair because they're not a threat. I don't know who's scared of Tottenham Hotspur.
No
I don't know
one.
who said it. But I do think they could be a creeper because we've gone through the team, and granted, there are a couple of injury-prone players there. You go through that team and you put out a 13, 14-man squad on a match day, it's not bad.
So, boys, my final one standing, and the team I'm going to pick is Burnley. I honestly think Burnley is away to Tottenham and they're going to beat them.
Well, let me tell you something.
No, you laugh.
Okay.
I
Because
do
they got.
laugh.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you why.
Okay, I'll tell you for why.
I'll tell you for why. Scott Parker, for one, great manager, plays great football.
Great manager.
Oh, listen,
Great hair.
this is a manager just won the championship here.
Definitely
Respectfully.
not a great manager.
He's a good manager. This is what Tottenham.
Thank you for downgrading.
No, he's a great manager.
The BDBs rejected him, by the way. The BDBs rejected him.
Oh, because they got Thomas Frank. We know
No,
that.
before that.
Oh,
They rejected him before.
Oh, well, I don't know that. I wasn't in the room. But for him, for them to even speak about him in that room just shows you that, okay, Scott Parker is a levels manager. And he's going to show them on the first game of the season because he's got Ashley Barnes, who we all know is a Prem-proven player.
Proof of what?
Oh, he's proven that he could score goals. He scored a lot. He scored against West Ham.
Yeah.
Played for West Ham.
No, he didn't.
Played for West Ham.
Could have. Clariton.
Probably, yeah. So, Miles, let me just get this clear. You are backing Burnley to go to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium like Mary J. Blige did, like 50 Cent did, like Chris Brown did, like Beyonce did, and like the F1 Experience did.
Yes.
And go there and leave with 3 points.
They're going to leave with 3 points, and I'll tell you the player who's going to break
I'll tell
their
you for
heart.
why.
I'll tell you for why. Carl Walker. He's going to get a last-minute goal and break their souls. He's going to break their souls, and he's going to get assists from Broja. Another Chelsea player is going to break their soul as well.
Right, pause right there. T, let me tell you why I'm very happy. This brings me closer to the £500,000.
Yeah, 100%. You're out. Tottenham are going to absolutely steamroll them day one. I'm talking 3-0. 3-0 easy. I get losing.
You just gave up £500,000.
Losing Min Son is a big deal. Losing Min Son is a big deal. Like, I don't think you can quantify how big of a deal that is. But
For 20
Tottenham
mil,
Hotspur, they got paid. They
20
got
mil.
paid to send him to LA, like on a little holiday. That's class.
Okay.
Tottenham Hotspur, with this new manager and with an explosive player like Kudus and a striker who I get he has his skeptics, Geordie. I get that he has his doubters, Geordie. I get that he has people that don't appreciate his actual level. Dom Solanke is a top forward. And with the right manager, I think he is absolutely going to explode next season.
Oh, God. Well, Jordy, you said that I'm going to lose the first game, but thankfully, William Hill, this eliminator, I can go again next week.
Let us know if you agree with Miles. Are Tottenham acting like big boys when actually they're backdoor boys, which is code for
BBDs.
BBDs. He's jumble it.
Backboard boys.
Oh my.
Triple B's, big baller brand. Let us know in the comments if you agree with Miles. I can't stress you lot enough. These are genuine, passionate rants. Like, football does inspire that. If you really focus in, you will find things that really annoy you about football. I am annoyed by Manchester City. Miles is annoyed by Tottenham. I feel like he's been annoyed by Tottenham probably most of his life.
Yeah, your little cousin. You know your little cousin that comes around to your house with snotty nose and just
bro.
always wants to pick up your pad and you give him the
Wants to
control.
rap on your projects.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
bro.
I know. And you give him the pad that's not plugged in. And then one day he clocks that the pad's not plugged in. And he says, I really want to play. And you play him and you brush him anyway. This is why he wasn't playing.
And I know Geordie, as a West Ham fan, is super frustrated by what's going on
It hurts.
at the London
See,
Stadium.
because all I want to do is go and watch my team pick up 3 points and enjoy my day. But instead, we lose because we got an old man up front with a Zimmer frame, and we lose.
Let us know in the comments. And also let us know who you think brought the best rant, because, I'm better than you two at this.
Your rant was
Yeah, your rant was about Pep that I liked. Pep is trash.
Please, if you have not joined yet, scan the QR code, click the link in the description, or search the William Hill app on your phone and make sure that you are joined. And we've got a code in the description. Join our league, compete against us. Eliminator means picking a winner week 1, then you can't pick that team week 2. Pick a winner week 2, can't pick that team week 3. Pick a winner week 3 and keep going until you have won £500,000. It's free to enter. You have to be over 18. It's UK and Ireland only. Terms and conditions apply. Please gamble
responsibly.
Can you put the code on my face, Lou? Code me off.
Why are you smiling?
They can't see me.